Hi, and welcome back. Today we start our journey teaching your child the math facts. But first, where does this start? This concept of skip counting, this concept of multiplication. Let's learn it. And what I like to do is take your child for a walk, maybe to a park or somewhere around your house, and pick a destination. Go take a walk one step at a time and count with them. How many steps and how long did it take to get to that spot? Now go back to the beginning and skip count and skip. You can skip by fives, you can skip by tens, or you can skip by twos. It doesn't matter. And your child will notice how much faster it took you to get to that same point. This is the first lesson of skip counting. Understanding that we can count one by one, or we can skip count and count by twos, by threes, and by fours. Now it's time to come back in the classroom. So here we have our tens chain. And what I mean by tens chain, I mean it's a chain built out of tens. And like I said before in the items that we were going to use, I have our counters. Today we're going to be working with the tens. So inside here, I have these little counters, and they have on them the numbers 10 all the way up to 100. But we skip counted. So you're going to ask your child to put these in order from the smallest number to the largest number. So we'll go ahead and find the smallest number, which would be 10. He may at that point say to you, hey, where's 11? But we're skip counting. So where's the next biggest number? 20. Exactly. So let's continue setting this up. Now that we've got it all set up, we can begin. Let's start from 1 and we'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll take the 10 counter and we'll put it right underneath the 10th bead and continue counting. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. And continue. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. At this point, your child might say, hey, I get it. I understand. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And that's okay. If they see it, let them feel the success. Let them engage right away and finish all the way to 100. So once you've done that step, we're going to go back to the beginning and say them in order. Together with your child, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now, the games I'm going to show you, you can play with all of the chains. We have the tens chain today, but there's also the nines and the eights and so forth. I'm going to show you some tricks for the hard ones. Why do we start with the tens today? It's because when learning new material, when learning new games, it's good to start where your child feels confident. Most children at this point already know how to skip count by tens, so it's super easy for them. You want to let them feel the confidence and excitement when learning new games. So here's something I like to play. I tell my students, close your eyes and I'll flip over the easiest one. Open your eyes, which one is flipped over? And they'll say 10. Exactly. And then I'll go to the end. Close your eyes and flip it over. Which one is flipped over? 100. Now in the beginning, you can do that too. The first one, the last answer, and the second answer. And the reason why I say the second answer is because multiplication is addition over and over and over again. So your child may already know that 10 plus 10 or 10 taken 2 times is 20. So that second answer might be pretty easy for them. You want to wait before you get to that game with the other answers in the middle until we learn games that you can play to help support that knowledge, and then bring this back in at the end to play more close your eyes games until eventually you're able to flip every single one. And they may say, what? All of them? Yep. And then they can do it in order. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now there's something I want to show you. This is the sixth chain. We have 6 sixes. Now you couldn't notice it with the 10 tens, but now you'll see that I only have 6 sixes. So the question you might say, well, why don't you have 10 sixes? When we teach our kids multiplication, aren't we supposed to be learning all the way up to 6 times 10? And the answer is yes, of course, and you will. It will come naturally at the end. But again, small wins build their confidence where it's easy. So how do these materials work? What's in their magic? That's when I bring in this pyramid over here. You can see this square. It's a 6 square. And these chains work together. If I were to fold this chain, and you can see it's really fun for your child to learn how to do it, it fits into this square. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn the multiplication facts just up until the square, 6 times 6. Or in this example, 10 times 10. So when will they learn 6 times 7? Simple. When they get to the 7th chain, and it's inside those math facts. We'll get to it one step at a time. I'll see you in the next video.